And here we go. Let's see what this game is all about. GreedFall. We're starting a new, fresh, blind first playthrough of this game. The only thing I've ever done is turn on the beginning so I could get into the settings and invert my controllers, etc. When I first bought this game, I think it's probably years ago now. I put it in reserve as a game that looked interesting. I knew it was like what they called a AA instead of AAA title, but I was really intrigued by it. I don't know anything about the actual story. I know it looks like it's kind of New World imperialism, maybe with like magic mixed in, so there might be like races that are old or something. I have no idea. I can't wait to get into it, get into the story, get into the lore. I know that there will be a GreedFall 2 coming, which I don't know if somebody was joking. It might be a prequel, it might be a sequel. I don't know. It's a sequel prequel. So it makes me even more interested in this game because obviously there's going to be more to it and more to the world. So let us begin our adventures here, and I'm already in love with the aesthetic and the view and the look. Let's go here. We have no saved games, sir. We do have the DLC on here. I noticed I've been sitting on this game for a while, and the DLC was on sale through Xbox or whatnot, so I picked that up. One thing I do have to check on this first episode, bear with me over the first couple minutes here, if our sound is right. Like, I'm going to have to play, I like music, I like having this in. I don't think I'm going to get any claims because it's probably built in-house and old school. There's no, hip-hop album tracks or anything going crazy. But it's how loud it is compared to my voice and everything. We'll find out. I want to options, credits. Okay, that's awesome. Love it. Oh, I'm already for this game. Let's go. New game. Well, obviously we're going to go normal, I think. But Discovery, this game allows you to enjoy the adventure without having to develop your character's skills and equipment. Your character's resistance make them almost invincible, and their increased damage makes it easier to defeat enemies quickly and experience the adventure without constraints. Well, that's kind of interesting. On the far end of that, the enemies are quicker, more numerous, and more lethal than ever. Select this mode if you're looking for the ultimate challenge. We're not. I think I'll be okay with normal. You'll have to be optimized with your skills and equipment, using crafting, and plan your battles carefully to finish the game. Well, I say we go for it. Now, maybe the music isn't going to be as loud for you. In my headphones, I'm banging on that.
Could you stand
wonderful.
a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes. The chin
Looks
a
awesome.
tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
All right, character creation. I love that it's through painting. That looks neat. Now, just so we know exactly with my blind first playthrough, because I'm honest about this, I've never looked up anything, never done anything. I remember when I first turned this on, I was like, okay, let's see what the game's about. When I bought it, whenever, a year or two ago or whatever, I got to this part, and then there's something coming up, I think, as a fighting tutorial, and I just turned it off at that point. I was just like, I'm not ready. Games for me are like good books, and you have to be in the right mood and the right state of mind to start it sometimes, and I'm there now, and I wasn't there then. Let's go. Now, we could be man or woman. I'm not opposed to playing both characters. In fact, in my Dragon Age playthrough and some others, I've switched back and forth. But I'm a male. I identify more as a male. It'll be easier for me to maybe roleplay or sit empathetically inside this character. So we're going to just go with good old boring male, is what I'm saying. What kind of presets we got? They can't give us a beard, right? It just wouldn't be acceptable. Maybe they can. But whatever, we have some growth on our face, which I'm sure is like a mark of something. Let's see, what's the closest preset we want here? This guy doesn't have to look like me because I'm making a character. No matter what, it's an, alter ego archetype or whatnot. I'm going to go with this because this guy's face looks crazy. Let's see what we can adjust here. Let's check out our hair options. I don't know how we're gonna roll here. This is fun. I have to look through and just see what kind of character creation we have. Is it better or worse compared to other people? Have we had did we have some lice? Maybe we're bald. Check out our facial hair. Ooh, there are some nice options. Oh, this is looking ridiculous. I mean, I'm a full beard kind of guy, but I don't know if we can't, you know, I think we go with this. We might make some adjustments, but there's, it's an okay cut. I don't love all of it, but I don't want the hair clipping on clothes all the time with ponytails and stuff. So, what else can we work on here? I like that little uptick there. Oh, skin color. Now, how do they play this? It's different shades of light, so they don't take you through the full spectrum for different facial features? I don't know. Well, I assume we've been a little bit weathered. It looks like there's ships out there. I wouldn't like to be pale. Too pale. There we go. I think that. And, ooh, we get a hair color, eye color. All together. Do we go with the white? No, we don't. That's so funny. Let's see there. There's a little salt and pepper with the dark. I don't know. We're probably... Are we supposed to be young again? And I always mess it up. Truthfully, I like that a little bit better. With his skin color, shading, and everything else. Yeah, not quite as dark. And our eye color. Ooh. We give something that's just like crazy. I don't know the significance of eye color in this game. If certain eye colors mean certain things, or are very rare among certain people, or... I'm having a hard time differentiating if there's a green in here. But I think we'll go with kind of the brown. I think that's okay for now. I think he looks good. I don't care. I like him. Alright, let's moving on. Starting classes. Pick your starting skills according to your playstyle. The skill tree is open and you will be able to unlock the skills of other archetypes as you progress. Warrior. This profile focuses on melee combat. Starting skills: one-handed heavy weapons, one-handed blades, firearms. Okay, kind of swashbuckler, which I always mess that word up. Recommended attributes: strength and endurance. Recommended talents: craftsmanship and vigor. Now, I don't know. I like playing boring sometimes to learn a game, but let's read through it here. Technical. This profile focuses on controlling the battlefield. Starting skills: set an elemental trap. Firearms: one-handed blades. Recommended attributes: accuracy and agility. Recommended talents: science and lockpicking. So is this a little steampunk-esque also? Kind of mix that in there. This profile focuses on the use of offensive spells from a distance. Starting skills: divine magic ring, stasis, one-handed heavy weapons. And recommended attributes: mental power, willpower. Recommended talents: science and intuition. So it looks like these are extremes that we're going to be kind of mixing together. So one-handed heavy weapons, one-handed blades, firearms. Or one-handed blades, firearms, magic ring. You still have one-handed heavy weapons. Accuracy, lockpicking. I mean, that's kind of an interesting thing. Set an elemental trap. I don't know that I want to set traps. Divine magic ring. You know what? Darn it. If this world has magic in it, I just feel like we have to explore the magic a bit, don't we? I mean, I'm ready for some fighting too, but we still have a one-handed heavy weapon. Or do I want to get away from that? I love these choices, but I'm going to go with magic. I believe we are. Why not? Alright, so pick an attribute to invest your first point according to your preferred playstyle. Remaining points 1. Next point level 4. Strength level 1. This is so crazy. Increase the power of all melee attacks. Attribute required to wield the best one-handed / two-handed blunt weapons. Agility, mental power, willpower, accuracy, or endurance. Now we're supposed to go probably willpower or mental power if we're building this way. So either increases maximum MP, is it magic point? And spell duration. Attributes required to wear the best amulets and necklaces. Ooh, we're gonna look fancy. Mental power. Increase the power of all spells. Attribute required to wear the best rings. I think we go mental power first if we're doing this. Total points spent, and our next one's going to be mental power 2, which just makes everything stronger, maybe. Okay, and next step. Choose the talent in which to invest your starting point to progress in your own way as you complete quests and explore the world. So this is charisma, vigor, craftsmanship, intuition, lock-picking, which without we can't pick simple locks. Maybe I don't know how party system, I have no idea about this game. Science level allows you to make simple potions. We're going to go the magic path, no matter what. We could, so I think, what is it, intuition, or, and we'll see how it all plays out. I understand maybe we'll be investing in different areas, but intuition level 1, gathering sights become easier to see. Slightly increases the number of ingredients and objects obtained through gathering and looting. Unlock contextual dialogue options. Ooh, so that's interesting. That's the contextual dialogue options may be more interesting to me. I'm just charisma. Increases the chance of success of some dialogue options. Okay. I mean, we might want to run round, but we're going to go intuition. Let's play this clean. Are we ready to start? You wish to create this character. They did not ask us a name, so maybe we're named, like in Cyberpunk and other things where we're V. We'll see.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
De Sardet or De Sardet. All right. Let's learn UI. Let's learn everything. The compass visible at the top in the center screen indicates important places and active quest objectives. Main quest and side quest. All right. Let's see how this goes. Let's hit our menu. Not that one. How about here's okay, left bumper. We have a little bit of blue up in the corner. We got some red. My camera isn't covering anything at this moment. That's always good to know. Spells, actions, techniques, potions. Shadow missile, shadow impact, dodge. So is this gonna have some paused like work? We'll get there. What else we got? Let's display details. Oh, we have details. We're gonna figure it out as we go, because techniques, illuminating. Useful for illuminating dark places. Can I use it yet? I don't think. Didn't show it. What else do we have? Left trigger. Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't want left trigger, do I? Oh, that's not enough adrenaline getting us into some stuff. Right bumper. Switching us between things. Tactical pause. Got it. Let's just go. I was looking for a map. Oh, that's a... Hold... Oh, there we go. Look at our guy. All right. We look fine. I'm happy with us. We have a hammer on us. A worn spiked hammer, because we have, what, heavy weapon one-handed? So if something does get close... Balance, quality, armor. We have weight to carry. We don't have any firearms. We have a novice's ring, which gives magical damage. So our ring might be our main magic fighting weapon. Here's our bag. Gotta secure your bag. Consumables, ingredients, quest items, junk. Loving it. We have a legend. We are not the legend yet, but there will be one. My face is covering part of it, but that's fine. That's appropriate. So we have things to do here. Say goodbye to your mother. There's a question mark. Point of interest. Can I custom marker that? Let's get out of here. The Great Departure. Go and say goodbye to mother. Side quests and other missions. Ooh, a big map. That's nice. Tir Fradi or Fridi. I'll wait to hear how people say it. Maybe we'll get it right. Okay, so we're in Serene. Is that New Serene, which is this inset here? Look at this place. We have San Matthias, Hikmet, and New Serene. Are they the competing people? City of Merchant Congregation. We're looking at some of this. Can't help it, guys. We have to. De Courteous Besset. Sorry, I don't speak French. I'll try to get some of the words right later. I mean, or a version of it's got kind of a French accent, doesn't it? Let's see here. Let's look over. The Merchant Congregation. Oh, guys. So we have us, Mr. de Sardet, brought up at the court of the Prince d'Orsay and with his son Constantine. You have benefited from the best tutors and masters of arms. As skilled in combat as in games of mind, you have also shown early aptitudes for light magic. Your cousin has been more calm and thoughtful than ever, and you have always tried to protect him from the annoyances he has the power to attract, which has earned you the respect of your uncle and probably the appointment as legate. In other words, the senior diplomat on the island of Tir Fradi is with a heavy heart that you will have to leave behind your mother, suffering from the malachor and close to death. But the opportunity that is offered to you away from the deadly atmosphere of Serene to accompany your cousin and discover new shores is not one that can be refused. We'll get some of these words better. I'm self-conscious of it. But you have known Mr. You have known Mr. de Courteous. Salone? Check. You have known Mr. de Courteous for years. This very cultivated man has taught you and your cousin Constantine history, the workings of politics, and the subtleties of diplomacy. You do not know if your uncle has sent him to you in the hope that he will keep an eye on you, or if he wanted to come himself, driven by the affection he has for you and his ever-lingering curiosity. After all, you've been hearing for years about this fascinating island and the mysteries it contains, which he hopes to shed some light on. Serene is the biggest city of the merchant congregation and one of the most important ports on the continent. It is a very old city that sea trade has long made rich, but it is also the ultimate diplomatic city thanks to the neutrality of the congregation. You can find everything you can imagine here. People from all over the world come together, and its markets are full of the most exotic goods. For over a century, Serene's splendor radiated, attracting the best artists and philosophers of the time, despite the appearance of the Malachor. Once again, the Malachor we're hearing about. But since a little over 20 years, the deterioration of the congregation's relations with the Nauts and an aggravated epidemic have drastically reduced its prestige and population. Today, Serene is a city that barely survives by clinging desperately to its past splendor. This is how we're rolling, guys. You know how we do this. I'm not going to go through all the combat basics and read because that's not lore. But we need to know our lore. Are we playing this game for real, or are we just here screwing around? We have sprint, enemy detection. You know, what I screw around more sometimes is game mechanics. You guys, your accommodation. As a diplomat, an accommodation is available to you in the main cities of many different nations. Okay. You can access the map by holding the button. That's always a good one to know. Gaining a level. We will get to that. And we got our characters. We got our continent. We got our lore for now. And we have us at level 1. I'm going to pop this off for just one moment, just so we can all take a look here. Now, I think the camera always takes away something, but we're going to leave it in. I just want to see what we have there. And let me get back to it. There we are. Neat. And all right. Our talent things. What the hell? Divine Magic Ring. These are skills. Stasis. So we start with some of these skills to start with. One-handed blades over here. We don't have firearms. I see. So we started completely on this side of the wheel. And oh, no, I see. You're always going to get a little bit of the warrior. And then it's whether you're more technical or you're magic. Those are the opposite sides, it looks like. But not opposite. Anyways. Talking out loud, it's what you do when you're playing video games on camera. We have our strength stuff and our talents, which we just did. Perfect. And what here? We have this. Can we select on it? We also have an alchemist rapier. Why wouldn't we use that? How the hell did we get that? Did that just come maybe with the DLC? See here. A and B. Spiked hammer. Quality 13. It does... Jesus. Oh, but we don't have one-handed blades, do we? We have one-handed heavy weapons. Gotcha. Okay. Hello, Noble.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Okay. Well, we're into the game now, and if you're still with me, I probably put a marker on that, so we'll have chapters and stuff for people who want to skip over, but we are not skipping over lore. We're going to really enjoy this game. Okay, can we talk to this guy?
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Oh, good day to you. Okay, that's sneak. Can we run? Hold A to run. What are you doing?
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Oh, I want more conversation. I get it though. We're in the intro. What is this? Stairway? You have reached your destination. Mother's over that way. Cool.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come.
Cool.
My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Let's
Enough
learn
with
something.
the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see.
Yeah, let's see.
Fight with honor!
How do we fight? Select target. Main attack. Secondary attack. So X and Y. Oh. How about we do this and then we... How do we defend? We dodge. Magic parry. Come on. There we go. We can go back to magic. Prove to Kurt that you can fight. Come on, fool. Oh, get over here. Healing yourself. To assign a potion to a shortcut, use LB to open the tactical pause menu. Okay. Tactical pause will pause the game and allow you to choose your next action. You will be able to access spells, all the skills right. So, what do we have to do? Go to potions. Assign with an X. Oh, bind the health potions. Perfect. Assign, press a shortcut. Let's go up. Skill groups. Skill groups right trigger. And skill group 3 is right trigger AX. So we're gonna find a whole bunch of stuff to like be doing this quick shortcut stuff. It's gonna take a minute. We'll play around. Health potions, we're good to go. I think. Can we use one though? And can we move while we do it? Yeah. So are we locked on? We're locked on. And then X. Oh, see, because I'm going in with that Y. You know what? Oh, man. Let's press up. I gotta just figure out how to do this, right? Right? And then dodge and then hit my Y to go in and shoulder.
Well, Greenblood.
Ah, we'll see.
One might think you had a proper master of arms.
It's our first fight.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
Go through combat basics, skip the combat tutorial. Go through the basics.
I would be up for that. A little last-minute training couldn't
If
hurt.
it's stupid, I'll cut
In
it out
that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
So what's that? Is this just for more fighting? Light magic. You can use shadow and light magic during your adventure. The stasis spell allows you to temporarily freeze an enemy. Spells use magic shown by the blue meter at the top left. Open tactical pause menu. So, do we want to add stasis? We want to bind. How are we going to do this where we feel like we remember everything? We're just going to do to the right. And then we're going to... What else we got? Actions, Shadow Missile. That's already X and Y. Enlightened Protection. Protects from all incoming attacks for a short time. Dodge. Got it. We don't have the Furious Magic Attack. That's left trigger. Okay. Light. You know what? Let's put light on for a minute. Let's put that as down. We gotta, like, pretend we're really gonna... What was, stun? There we go. There we go. Oh, why am I drinking? Wrong one, that's all it is. Knocked down. How do you beat them? Or does it... Let's see here. How do we get out of this? Armor. The physical armor level is shown with shields on the health bar. Armor absorbs part of the physical damage. To break an enemy's armor, you can use an impact weapon or certain types of traps. Magical attacks ignore armor. Okay. Shadow missile. Oh, I guess they want us to... Right. Trying to maintain, you gotta control people. And, what it? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong thing. That's... I gotta figure out my, There we go. How much more we got here? Fury. Fury is a state that allows you to use special attacks that inflict bonus damage and make enemies lose their balance. A segmented meter that fills up as you attack an enemy, cast a spell, or parry attacks for enemies will allow you to see your Fury level. When the meter reaches the first level, a visual effect will appear on your character's hands. Press left trigger to use Fury. Oh. I can run. Trying to lock on. I can't yet. There we go, I'm seeing it now. Was that Fury? You can sheath your weapon once out of combat. Hold right trigger to sheath, or right bumper.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
I'm glad I did that.
And I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
Oh, not at all. Show him how happy you are that he's coming. Complain about being shadowed by a bodyguard. No, I'm happy he's coming.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilion are joining our party.
Corsilion.
A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding?
Governor?
I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Has had a bunch of flashes. If she's sick and he's saying goodbye to his mother to go off, and I don't know, maybe we find the cure or not, and it's just the mother sick stuff hits me a lot. Also reminds me of Stephen King, The Talisman. Is probably my favorite book ever. I read it at the age that it was Traveling Jack. But also, there might be a series coming of that. But anyways, this is great. I'm glad we did this part. Let's look around. Is there any sort of scan? Let's look here for a second. Options. Control. Not control options, game controls. Tactical pause, move and stealth. Shortcuts, of course. Camera lock. Confirm dodge, cancel parry. I think you can sprint to hold, yep. Advanced shortcuts, game menu, fury, no, okay. There's none of that stupid scanning stuff. I actually prefer to not have it. Where I'm constantly like pulsing my hand on something, but... Oh, okay, oh,
What
mother.
is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Music's awesome. I even have it turned down slightly already. Wonder what it was like when it's mixed in. That's a great scene. That's what a way to start this off. Is that a talisman? Wait. Discovers hat. Oh, we got a hat. Meet Kurt in front of the palace. Oh, look at us. We look sweet, and I'm sure everybody looks similar in this game. It's like, it's the style of the time. Do we have an onion on our belt? We kind of do. Look at that. We got a little onion. Wasn't it... Can I not, if I pull out my weapon, I can turn on my light? There we go. But now we're just walking around with our little light on our belt. That's awesome. Anything else going on here, fellas? Hey, guys. What are you doing? Is he throwing up in the corner? Brilliant. I have to look around just a hair. What are you waving me down?
Hello, sir.
Oh, you're waving past me. Typical. Typical. What do you say?
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
I'm not sure I understand
Kurt?
who we are.
It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier.
Cool.
But the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
All right. So, Kurt's with us. Kurt is a melee combat master and can wear heavy armors. He has life, he has endurance. Oh, this is fun. Relationship level, suspicious, faction, coin guard. Friendship bonus, craftsmanship. So we'd get access if we're friends. Weapons, all melee weapons, engagement, balance potion, special attack, special move according to the equipped weapon. So we'll have to figure out characteristics. Okay. Got it. Back, and what do we have to do? Add to team X. And confirm the team. You just obtained a secondary quest. You can follow the details of your quest by reading your quest
Where
log.
would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Awesome. Let's just talk.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I asked whether he ever felt lonely.
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
Tell him that you thought you were keeping him good company all these years. Or respond in the affirmative. With some sexy time? Is that where we're at?
I hope to have kept you good company for all these years. After all, we were always together.
And I valued your friendship. But I thought you were referring to another kind of company. And to be honest, you and Constantine aren't exactly my type. Anything else?
That's funny. We're out.
I must leave you.
Perfect. Wait, follow, I'm just looking at the controls. There's some kind of fun... What was the right trigger? Okay, let's find our mission here. It said go to... Here's our legend. We have all types of stuff going on here. Negotiate with the vendor. This is notify the Bridge Alliance ambassador about your departure. The Great Departure. Go and say goodbye to Mother. Right, so that's our main quest. Notify the Thalim ambassador about your departure. So we have to do both of those. Side quest is negotiate with the vendor. Follow this quest. Cool. Let's go down. See what we run into. Speak with a passerby.
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
I feel like they don't have a lot to say to us, but she was waving.
Have a nice day, sire.
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, it was worth it. We have to find our first item or interact with our first things here. Can you jump? There is no jump. Is that what's up? I just realized. There's a dodge. Okay. Direct access to the map of the region. Well, sure, we can do that. Pardon me. So we're just kind of running around. Is there anything over here? Blacksmith characters. Interesting. So are we going to really be here for this long as a start? That's fine. As an intro to the game. Let's run around through here. Doesn't feel... Oh. Bring out ye dead, huh? Little plague mask. Interesting. You know what I want to check here, though? Because of that, that makes me think. Let's hit our menu. Look what we got here. I believe we have a little bit of lore. Princess de Sardet. I'm going to say Sardet until it becomes Sardet. If somebody... I get them confused with the silence sometimes. The Princess de Sardet is the sister of Prince d'Orsay and your mother. She has always shown you a lot of tenderness, which is not common among the congregation nobility. She unfortunately came down with the Malachor some time ago. So that's the princess or this? Hold on. It's the sister. Oh, and your mother, not the sister of your mother. It's weird. The reading, the way I put that together. She unfortunately came down with the Malachor some time ago and has been living in isolation since then, her suffering and appearance preventing her from maintaining her role at court. Although she may be very sorry to see you leave Serene and be far from her, she prefers her only child to visit more welcoming shores and seek a cure for her people, rather than stay here by her side waiting for her death. Right. And how long have we known Kurt? We have known Kurt for many years, when he became yours and Constantine's weapons master. And Constantine is our cousin, right, we're looking for. His childhood was tough, and he had a weapon in his hand as soon as he was old enough to hold one. Although he has obviously suffered from it, he does not seem bitter, just a little cynical, and he shows you and your cousin an almost brotherly, protective affection. We'll see if that stays. So, also over here, we have him, and are we switching characters here at all? I don't understand. It doesn't matter. We'll figure that out later. There's got to be a line you draw somewhere, you know? Oh, everybody's so sick over here. Why are we not getting sick? So how do you get sick from this stuff? From the Malachor? If everybody... Are we already sick from it? And we just haven't, like, had all the symptoms come through. Is technology causing it? It's going to be worth it to be looking through all this stuff at some point. Oh, I see. If you kind of look... I don't know how to do it. You can click right stick R3 to probably turn that mission on, huh? Awesome. What do these signs have? A symbol. A symbol. Oh, pick up. We finally found something. Torn out diary page. My pains are getting stronger and stronger. My guts are churning. It is getting harder and harder for me to run the shop. Some evenings I can't even feel my legs anymore. It's as though they've turned to ice. There's no longer any doubt. The Malachor has got me like so many others. Today I had so little strength that I couldn't even cross the road to get to my shop. Who needs books when everybody is dying anyway? All that's left for me to do is drag myself to the little dispensary they installed behind the barracks and hope they can ease my suffering. Well, I'm happy about the lore, not happy about what's going on there. And where does she crawl herself to? Oh, you guys. Oh, look at all this. Wait. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna check this map here. Hold on. So we... Whoa. Yeah, what is that? And what is this? Fontaine Family House. So we could notify him about our departure anytime. I feel like we could just go through this, right? You have discovered Prince's Palace. Burning bodies? Ooh. Yeah. Wow, this is a cursed place. We need to save our people. Let's head up here, though. I think we can talk to this person so we don't have to run all the way back here. Like, kind of organically go about some of these missions, because they'll probably just give us a mission to go to the docks when we're done, but we could still do all types of things here. I want to find torn out notes and stuff. What's up?
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Alright, well, let's go in here and notify. You just got notified. Can we go up? No, we can't. Can we jump over that chain? No, we can't. Ambassador Sahin?
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sardet, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations.
Legate?
Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tirfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Oh, yeah, no worries. Press to follow the charlatan. We'll work on it. That's going to be in there. Let's just ask about the Bridge Alliance.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of his allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors, but our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Nice. And Congregation of Merchants is this place, right?
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
We need to know this stuff.
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
And which ones are their enemies? That's actually... we'll go through it here. This is good lore, good breakdown of stuff. Tir Fradi.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Tir Fradi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now.
Okay.
Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous.
Can't wait.
We discovered animals that we had never, ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
Little dances with wolves. Are we about to head in and become friends with the enemy? I can't wait. Little, what's that other movie that everybody forgets about? Avatar? Okay. The relationship with the Theleme?
And what of your war with Theleme?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tir Fradi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Theleme has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
All right. I'm getting it. So the Bridge Alliance is at war with the Theleme, and we're the Congregation of Merchants, and we're neutral, and they're both going to be here. We're probably going to hear from the Theleme, probably trading here, right? And it's cool. I love the premise and the setup on this.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sardet.
Sardet, of course. Okay, well, out the door. Oh, hold on. Let's not skip over that tea. That's service for 9. Let's go. All right, I am going to continue. We were just over here, I believe, and looked and did not see. I want to find another letter at some point. Let's check our map. Oh, I got to hold the button down. I love that, though. That's such a good thing. Fontaine Family Warehouses. I don't know that we have to go to the Fontaine family house yet. We still have the vendor. We have the charlatan. Let's head down this way. Now, once again, I may miss something, but these torn pages and kind of lore stuff is interesting to me. Especially when nothing kind of highlights up, you got to just kind of run around, I think. Find it. Oh, there we go. It does hide. A little bit. We found 4 gold coins. It pays off to explore, guys. Here's more. Oh, and now I'm getting it. I see. Hawthorn. Don't mind if we do. What I don't want is to fall in this water, right? And can I? What happens if I do? I'm going to not find out yet. Can you stay out of my way, Kurt? I think he can. I don't know. Maybe we don't cross the canal yet. Let's learn which button we're pushing. Right. We have some scales. We have a merchant. The coin guard barracks. Oh, there's the embassy where we have to go to the Teleme. All right. Well, you know what? Let's work down here towards that. We can kind of do this in whatever order. I have a feeling they're not going to kick us off this place yet. Prince's place. So we came in that way. Make sure there's not something with the bodies we need. A little something over here. Oh, wait. How do we get into that then? Gold coins. Major magic potion ammo. Our weight is going up. Items you picked up are stored in your inventory. Can we get there? We can't break boxes, can we? Nope. Okay. In that case, hold down, put it away, right? Let's see if we can get in here a different way. I doubt we can hit the apples. We're in the tutorial now, fools. That's what we are. But is there a way through? There better be. And with all this stuff kind of floating in the air, you can miss some items, can't you? Like right here. More health potions and coins. Yes, please. So worth running around in here. So there's our notification. Oh, there's our... Wait. It looks like a trap. Let's just go anyway. Like something should hit us, right? Alchemical preparation of elemental damage, ammo, and a rusted mace, which is less armor damage, but I don't care about that. You know what? Let's check that out for the first time here. Where's our character here? Is that mace better than the spiked warhammer? It's not as good a quality. It's the same weight. 132 versus 84. Yeah, we're gonna put that in, right? I'm beautiful. And while we're at it here, what else did we get? We got Ambassador Sahin. Ambassador Sahin, who has long been a renowned professor of El Saad University, was appointed several years ago to represent the Serene Bridge Alliance. After a long time and vainly, he tried to convince the merchant princes, particularly Prince d'Orsay, to join the alliance. He now devotes himself to the defense of the economic interests of his nation in the region. You know how we're rolling. Now we have hawthorn. These red berries were picked from hawthorn bushes, ingredients used mainly in science to create healing potions and resuscitation powders, so we can pull people back. These berries are found across all areas of the island. Okay, and we got some mushrooms. You know what that... Yes, some deep mushrooms? No. Russula heterophilia, or phila. Mushroom usually found on tree stumps, ingredient used mainly in science to create magic alchemical preparations. This ingredient is found mainly in these regions: Redwoods, the Vale of the Great Battle, and the Ancient Woods, and Vedrad, Magasvar, and Freysonigad. Nice. And what else here? Torn out diary page. But we already got to that one, right? Crazy stuff, you guys. And the charlatan we need to find. And this is just showing us we have different items. We have the used felt hat, or we have the discoverer's hat. You know, I think, obviously, let's do that. Perhaps some of the stuff is from the DLC, and that's what I'm missing. Like, how about we check our traveling suit? Yeah, we're all good, guys. We're doing this. I paid for it. We're getting it. Boots with leaded heels. Everything's quality and great, of course. Hey, we're rich. Who's to say we're not? We also have the rifle with boar ivory. So we don't have any firearms, so that shouldn't matter, right? And we have our novice's ring there. Maybe we have a better ring. Nope, it's on. That's what we have. Maybe that's what came with us, though, is maybe we didn't have a ring to start. Small pivot stone collar. There we go. Was it already on? Okay, I'm seeing. Back, no equipment. And, And then our bag is where just our other stuff is, right? Potions, things. Some stuff we might want to assign, right? Okay. Well, I'm good with that. I think we look great, though. Like, we just have to own up to the fact that at this point we have wealth. Like, and we're starting at an advantage. Oh no, the white X. Alright, what's in... Let's check out this Thélème ambassador. Tell us what's really going down. I'm waiting for him to look like monsters or some... Nope, just people. Speak to Cardinal Antonius.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Will we? I don't know. Like, I personally, and I hope we can say as neutral, I don't care about heretics. That's why I was wondering, what religion are you pushing? Because that's what the whole war is about, right? Let's ask about, how about you guys, the Thélème?
Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet.
Okay.
And give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminis and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
Crazy. Yeah, just, you know, spreading the word across into the new land. We're going to see them, like, killing and torturing people to make sure, if you don't believe what we believe, like, I'm going to love this. This is so good. I'm happy. The premise of this stuff is great. How about the congregation? Like, yeah, you love us, right? You're kissing our butt.
What's your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints. That heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
Yeah, well, we're supposed to be neutral, so we're going to keep that, and we don't believe in your heresy. Interesting, I have to find out where magic comes from and how we have it then, if I'm like, but they're allowing us to be neutral and have magic, so I don't have to follow this weird religion. I don't know. We'll see here. How about Tirfredi? They're going to... What's your position? Yeah, to bring the good word, I'm sure.
How is Thélème faring on Tirfredi?
We built a marvelous city, San Mateus, on the western coast of the island.
Can't wait to get to this island.
Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet?
Fun stuff.
Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult, disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
I love hearing about this when we're like outside it, how everybody's just posing. So the other side too is more technical, and these guys are more magical, but they're of faith, and science and reason are on the other, and I love it. I love it. How about the Bridge Alliance? You love those guys, right?
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent.
So far.
We fight on every front. Without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tirfredi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
Sure. Yeah, or peacefully and conversion. I don't know if those words are going to go together. All right, well, you know what? We are ready to skedaddle.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sardet.
I don't know that it will. We're gonna I can't wait. This is going to be good. Can we jump this one? No. Anything else in here? No. Let's pop out. All right, so at this point, they would let us go down to the docks, would they not? Oh, there we are. Oh, that kind of looks like a familiar symbol, but still, the light. You know, I like sun worshippers. You know, I'm kind of into that, actually. But, oh, and that's the symbol we have all over. Now I understand it. Man, this place is beautiful. So, I want to keep exploring. We have a bunch of other stuff to do here. Let's check our map. I don't even know what that... There. Oh, and we're working our way down to Captain Vasco and finding the smugglers. Those smugglers, I don't know. I think we're going to be cool. I can't imagine... Maybe we run into something that has to do with these family warehouses? But I'm not sure. But I want to explore the rest of this and make it to that island. We're going to have to come over here, too, and try to find any little stuff that we can find. But I'm loving this game. I think it's great. I love our build up to it. And we're going to hit that island and finish up here, and we're going to do it all in the next episode.